Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first game of the triple header for the LHSAA State Championship ball game. Meeting in the center of the field for the toss of the coin are the respective captains for the Ascension Catholic Bulldogs and the Oak Grove Tigers. The officials for today's game are from the New Orleans area. And also for the Bulldogs are the graduating seniors for this year. Oak Grove won the toss, chose to receive. Ascension Catholic has choice of goals and elected to defend the south goal and begin the game will kick off. Game between Ascension Catholic High School and Oak Grove High School. This time we ask that you stand for the invocation to be delivered today by Mike Mizuraka, Principal of Port Allen High School and Vice President of the LHSAA, and remain standing for the singing of the National Anthem by Lori Brown and Skylar Berry, two students from Ascension Catholic High School.
Let's bow our heads. Our Heavenly Father, we thank Thee for this opportunity to gather to observe the football championships today. May these events serve as a positive influence on the lives of the individuals who are involved here. As we play the games in the spirit of sportsmanship, let us pray that all athletes are protected from injury and that we'll return to our homes safely. We ask this in Christ's name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the ramparts we watched were so gallant.
And welcome to the Louisiana Superdome for this, the 1A championship game between Ascension Catholic and Oak Grove. Coaching for Ascension Catholic is Bucky Mistrita with a 4-11 record. This is his second year in coaching against Oak Grove's Vic Dalrymple, who has been there for 11 years with a 90-30 record. And we're ready to tee it off here. Number 32. And there's the kick. It's taken by number 1, Tony Landry. Landry stumbles and is down at about the 15-16-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Ascension, the Ascension Bulldogs. Here in the dome, there seems to be an injured player down on the field. It's number 73 for Oak Grove, and that would be Sean Whiteside, a 6'1", 216-pound sophomore. Again, we're live from the Louisiana Superdome. Glad to have you here. My name is Jim Clark. I'll be your host all through the game. It's the Ascension Catholic Bulldogs and the Oak Grove Tigers. Again, number 73, Sean Whiteside. The tackle is down. And we have a timeout. Oak Grove was ranked number 1 in Class 1A all season, the only undefeated team in Class 1A. Oak Grove has rushed, are you ready for this, 934 yards in its last 2 games. Oak Grove has 8 starters returning from last year's state championship team. Now, Ascension Catholic has won 8 straight games after a 1-5 start, won the first state championship 50 years ago when the school was known as Donaldsonville Catholic. So there's a look behind the tunes. It's 1st and 10, ball on the 16. Number 17. Terry Joseph at quarterback. There's the handoff to number 31, Melvin Williams. Gain of about 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Ball located on the 20-yard line. .11-17 remaining in the first quarter. Joseph calls the signals. The ball's loose. Fumble on the play. And Ascension will retain possession. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Gain of about a yard on the last play. Joseph is the quarterback. Joseph on the keeper. He's up just over the 25 to about the 27-yard line, which looks like it will be good enough for a 1st down. There's Joseph, the quarterback, number 17. Here's a look at it on replay. As you can see, fakes the handoff, runs toward the outside, makes a cut, and trips and is down at the 27-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. There's a snap. Hand off to number 31, Melvin Williams again. Gain of about 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Ball located on the 29-yard line. In Ascension's last game, they beat Sicily Island 31-21 to get here to the state championship. There's the snap. A keeper. Joseph carries up to about the 30-yard line, where he's tackled by number 86, Josh Bradley. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Ball on the 30-yard line. 8:37 remaining in the first quarter. Again, Joseph is the quarterback. He's back to pass. Finds number 33. Oscar Pedescu. He's taken down by number 4, Paul Poland. Excuse me, it was Paul Pollard. Fourth down and 9, ball located on the 28-yard line. Back to punt is number 1, Tony Landry. There's the kick. Taken by number 83, Dean Jackson. So, Oak Grove will take over 1st and 10 on their own 43-yard line. 7:30 remaining in the first quarter. All tied up at 0-0. In at quarterback for the Tigers is number 10, Jason Martin. Martin calls the signals. The handoff. Gain of about 5 yards on the play. Ball carrier was number 31, Steve Freeman. He was taken down by number 3, Andy Diaz. So it'll be 2nd down and 5. As I said, gain of about 5 on the play. Ball now on the 48-yard line of the Tigers. There's the snap. Again, the handoff to number 31, Steve Freeman. Freeman takes it inside Bulldog territory up to about the 43-yard line. There's a flag on the play, and Freeman is down. Waiting for here's a look at the replay. Freeman with the ball. And as we said, we have a timeout. Timeout on the play. Penalty is against the Tigers. And it's a big one, which will take them back about 15 yards, where it will be 2nd down and about 13 to go now. Ball is on the 40-yard line. 2nd and 13 is what they're going to call it. 6:29 remaining in the first quarter. Here again is a look at the replay. Try to see where the injury occurred. Oh, number 33, Oscar Pedescu. There's a pass to number 86, Josh Bradley. Josh Bradley with a ball. He's going. Underneath the catch him. And it's a touchdown. Touchdown. Brooks for the Tigers. Number 86. They almost got him there, but he breaks loose and just being the athlete he is, takes it in for the touchdown. There's the kick by number 83, Dean Jackson. It's up and it's good. And with 6:03 remaining, it's the Tigers 7, the Bulldogs nothing.
From the Far East to Europe, across the Caribbean, and throughout North America, only one airline covers so much of the world with so much warmth.
Welcome back to the Louisiana Superdome. Welcome back to the Louisiana Superdome, where the Tigers are ready to tee it up. There again is a look at the touchdown. Number 86, Josh Bradley, making a touchdown there. Number 83, Dean Jackson, will do the kicking for the Oak Grove Tigers. Deep is number 30. Number 33, Oscar Pedescu. There's the kick. It's taken by number 1, Tony Landry. Landry up to about the 27-yard line, where he's met by a host of tacklers, including Brian Jennings, number 63, the 5'11", 215-pound freshman. So it will be first down and 10 for the Ascension Catholic Bulldogs, and they will start on their own 28-yard line. 5:45 left in the first quarter. Under center is number 17, the quarterback, Terry Joseph. There's the handoff to number 31, Melvin Williams. He's brought down by number 4, Paul Pollard. Pollard is a 5'10", 150-pound junior. Here's a look at the replay. A great tackle there by number 4, Paul Pollard. Gain of about 5 on the last play. It'll be second down and 5. Ball on the 33. Again, Terry Joseph is the quarterback. Number 33, Oscar Pedescu, carries the ball up to about the 35-yard line, where he's brought down by Todd O'Neill, number 30. Gain of about 2 on the play. It'll be third down and 3. Ball located on the 35-yard line. 4:24 remaining in the first quarter. And the score is the Oak Grove Tigers 7, the Bulldogs nothing. There's a snap. And the give is to number 31, Melvin Williams, who is brought down by number 67, Scott Coulter. First down. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Ascension Catholic Bulldogs on their own 39-yard line. The 1A state title on the line here. Both teams have worked very hard to get here. Again, Joseph is the quarterback. There's the snap. Joseph on the keeper. And the pitch out to number 33, Oscar Pedescu. Ball comes loose, but the officials determined that he was down before the fumble. So there will be no turnover. Here's a look at the replay. In on the tackle there, causing the fumble, was number 63, Brian Jennings. Second down and 10, no gain on the play. Ball again on the 39-yard line. 3:10 remaining in the first quarter. There's the keeper by the quarterback, number 17, Joseph. Gain of about 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down, and we'll call it 7. Ball on the 42-yard line. Ascension Catholic from Donaldsonville, Louisiana. Upriver from New Orleans. There's the snap. The give is to number 31, Melvin Williams. Flag on the play. The officials call it dead before the play can progress. Delay of game called against Ascension Catholic, so they'll mark off 5, which will make it 3rd, and we'll call it 13. Ball back now to the 37-yard line. 2:21 remaining in the first quarter. Oak Grove on top, 7-0 over the Ascension Catholic Bulldogs. There's the snap. Again, Joseph with the keeper. Gains about 3 yards, maybe 2, where it will be 4th down and 11. So it looks like the Ascension Catholic Bulldogs will have to punt. Number 30, Todd O'Neill, in on the tackle for Oak Grove. Back to punt is number 1, Tony Landry. There's the kick to number 83, Dean Jackson. Jackson with the ball. And Jackson is taken down on the Oak Grove 43-yard line by number 68, Todd Bisso. So the Tigers will take over 1st and 10 on their own 41-yard line. 1:31 remaining in the first quarter. There's a look at some of the fans having a good time here at the Superdome, as we hope everyone does. Martin is the quarterback. He hands off to number 33, Trey Stevenson. Stevenson Loose. And carries it into Bulldog territory up to about the Bulldog 28-yard line, where it will be 1st and 10. Both times the Tigers have had possession, they've scored. The tackle on the last play was by number 34, Chad Dunn. There's a look at it again. There's the snap. Martin keeps it and carries the ball up to about the 20-yard line. Looks like it'll be just short of a first down. It'll be 2nd down and less than a yard. 29 seconds remaining in the first quarter. I think we'll have time for one more play here. Ball again on the 20-yard line. There's a look at the Martin run. There's the carry by number 2, Robbie Dalrymple. Brought down by number 42, DJ Landry. Player shaken up on the field. Not quite sure who it is. It's number 2, Robbie Dalrymple. Five seconds remaining here in the first quarter. First down and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line of the Bulldogs. Oak Grove in control. They're on top. We're not going to get another playoff here. And that's the end of the first quarter and the score. The Oak Grove Tigers 7, the Ascension Catholic Bulldogs nothing. We'll be back with more state title championship action from the Superdome.
And sirens shouldn't be a part of the game day fun. The Louisiana Superdome and the New Orleans Saints want to help make sure they aren't. So we support ARA Serves You Right. ARA's Designated Driver Program. This is the program that can help you, your family, and friends get home safely. All you have to do is sign up as a designated driver. Simple, right? And you'll get free coupons for soft drinks. But more importantly, everyone will get peace of mind, knowing that game day will be full of football and fun. The Saints and the Superdome support ARA Serves You Right. ARA's Designated Driver Program. We hope you will too.
And welcome back to Louisiana. Welcome back to the Louisiana Superdome. Welcome back to the Louisiana Superdome. First down and 10 for the Tigers on their own 17-yard line. Gain of about 2 on the play. They're up to the 15 now. 2nd and 8 for the Oak Grove Tigers. Again, the quarterback is number 10, Jason Martin. Martin with a keeper around the end. Carries the ball to about the 6-7 yard line. Flag on the play was brought down by number 1, Tony Landry, for Ascension Catholic. Let's see what the call is. Holding called against the Oak Grove Tigers. So they will step off some yardage. Second down and 18. Ball is taken back to the 25-yard line. We're early in the second quarter. 11:15 remaining. Here's a look at the hold. Yeah, he got a piece of his jersey there. So they bring it back. There's the handoff. To number 30, Todd O'Neill. He was brought down by number 88, Reggie Francis. And that'll bring a 3rd and 15 situation. Gain of about 3 on the play. Ball is located on the 22-yard line. 10:37 remaining in the first half of this ball game. Oak Grove on top, 7-0. Flag on the play. Play was blown dead. It's going to be offsides. Offsides called again against the Oak Grove Tigers. So they'll mark off another 5 yards, which will back the Tigers. Here's a look at the penalty. Nope, we're not going to be able to see it. Timeout has been called by Ascension Catholic. Excuse me, the timeout was called by Oak Grove. We'll be back with more high school action. The score, the Tigers 7, the Bulldogs nothing. Live from the Superdome.
It's New Orleans tradition, good food and fun.
We're going to the races, everybody come on.
To the New Orleans Fairground, it's the winning place to be.
Come have a good time with your family and friends. The party never ends.
Hey, y'all gotta come, you hear?
The New Orleans Fairground.
And all that jazz.
Welcome back to the Louisiana Superdome. The score, the Tigers 7, the Bulldogs nothing. 10:21 remaining in the first half. 3rd down and 20 to go for the Oak Grove Tigers. Number 10, Jason Martin, the quarterback. There's the snap. Martin keeps. He's up to the 20. And taken down by number 1, Tony Landry, at about the 16-yard line. It will be 4th down and about 9 for the Oak Grove Tigers. Plagued by penalties this last go round. They're going to go for the kick. There's the kick by number 83, Dean Jackson, and it's no good. Off to the left. So, the Ascension Catholic Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. .940 remaining in the first half of 1A action here in the Superdome. Number 17, Terry Joseph, is at the helm for the Bulldogs. There's the snap. The give is to number 31, Melvin Williams. Melvin Williams makes his way up to about the 29-yard line, just short of a first down, where he's brought down by number 67, Scott Coulter. As I said, just shy of a first down. About a half a yard to go. It'll be 2nd down and less than 1. Ball on the 29-yard line. They have to get to... Here's a look at the replay. Great athletic ability displayed by Williams. Again, the handoff is to Williams. He's over and up to about the 35-yard line. And the Bulldogs have the first down. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Ascension Catholic Bulldogs on their own 34-yard line. 8:51 remaining in the first half. The Bulldogs with 3 timeouts, the Tigers with 2. Tigers on top 7-0. Again, Joseph, the quarterback. There's the snap. And he pitches off to Oscar Tedescu. Loss of about a yard on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 11 for the Bulldogs. Ball on the 33-yard line. There's a look at number 86, Josh Bradley. 2nd and 11. There's the snap. Play is blown dead by the officials. Flags all over the field. Illegal procedure called against Ascension Catholic. They'll mark off 5, which will make it 2nd down and 17. The Bulldogs trying to get something going here in the 2nd quarter. 7:42 remaining. Tigers on top, 7-0. There's the snap. Handoff to number 31, Williams. Williams got nowhere. He was brought down by number 82, Gerald Glass. Glass, a 5'10", 238-pound senior. Let's look at the replay. There's Glass. Glass looks like some of the pros we see playing. Big man, big man. All right, it's 3rd down and 15. Ball on the 30. There's the snap. Joseph on the keeper, carries the ball up to about the 34-yard line. Needed to get to the 45, so this will bring up a punt situation for the Bulldogs. Brought down by number 9, Jason Hurley. Here's a look at it again. And number 1, Tony Landry, will be doing the kicking for Ascension Catholic. There's the kick. And the Bulldogs will down it at the Tigers' 46-yard line. So not a real good kick there for the Bulldogs. It'll be 1st and 10 as the Oak Grove Tigers take over on their own 45-yard line. 5:57 remaining in the first half. Again, number 10, Jason Martin is the quarterback. There's the snap. Martin back to pass. Looks for number 83, Dean Jackson. The pass was broken up by number 24, Dwayne Landry. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Ball still at the 45-yard line. 5:50 remaining in the 2nd quarter. Tell you, a lot of fan support for the folks at Ascension Catholic. They were here bright and early this morning before the teams even entered the field, doing a lot of cheering and carrying on. They're here supporting their crew. Here's the handoff. At least I thought there was a handoff. Number 10, Martin, seemed to have kept it. Again, there's a look at some of the Ascension fans. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Ball still on the 45-yard line. There's the pitch out to number 86. Josh Bradley throws the pass downfield to number 83. Almost picked off by number 24, Dwayne Landry. But when all was said and done, number 83, Dean Jackson, came up with it. So a big gain for the Tigers, which will make it first down and 10 on the Bulldog 23-yard line. There's the handoff to number 33, Trey Stevenson. Stevenson carries up to about the 19. We'll call it the 18. Gain of about 3 on the play. Let's say 4. Gain of 4 on the play to bring down 2nd and 6. Ball located now on the Bulldog 19-yard line. 4:17 remaining in the first half. Great halftime action. Both bands are here for your entertainment. There's the handoff to number 33. Trey Stevenson. Stevenson carries up to about the 10-yard line. Good enough for a first down. He's brought down by number 1, Tony Landry. Again, first down and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line. 3:56 to play in the first half. The 1-8 championship state title on the line here. There's the snap. Martin on the keeper carries up to about the 8-yard line, where he's brought down by number 24, Dwayne Landry. Gain of about 3 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. Number 83, Dean Jackson, is wide to the right. Martin keeps it. Barrels up the middle. Gain of about 2 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd down and 5 with the ball located at the 6-yard line. The Tigers have to get at least to the 1 for a first down. Oak Grove is threatening late in the second quarter. 2:15 to play. Martin back to pass. Finds number 86, Josh Bradley, in the end zone, and it's a touchdown. There's a look at Bradley. Bradley, the 6'7", 215-pound junior. Here's a look at it again. At 6'7", I guess you don't have to jump very high. There's the kick by number 83, Dean Jackson. It's up and it's good. And with 2:06 remaining in the second quarter, it's the Oak Grove Tigers 13, the Ascension Catholic Bulldogs nothing. We'll be back with more state title championship action from the Superdome.
Everybody's got to have. 'Cause deep down, we all want the same thing. The cool, crisp taste, the fluids, minerals, and energy of Gatorade. Gatorade! For that deep down body thirst.
Here's a look at the last touchdown. Josh Pratt on a beautiful reception. We're ready to see it off here. 2:06 remaining in the second.
Hey, Daria. Where'd you get the camera?
Yeah. You look like one of those Papa Nazis.
My parents made me join the school paper. The paper made me fashion reporter because I'm a girl. I hate fashion. There's no fashion in this town. I want to be an inquiring photographer.
Yeah. Then you can take pictures in the girls' locker room.
Yeah. And inquire about how they'd like to please Big Daddy Butthead.
God, you're gross.
Hey, why'd you do that?
You never know. National Geographic might call.
She thinks we're cool.
Yeah. She's right. Is this VH1?
Shut up, dillhole. This isn't VH1, this is the Chili Peppers.
This isn't the Chili Peppers, this is like all wimpy and stuff.
Shut up, Beavis. This is cool.
This is cool?
Sometimes cool bands have to do like really wimpy songs so they can get chicks.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes chicks like it when you get like all sensitive and stuff.
How come you like know so much about chicks, but then you never get any chicks?
Well, I wasn't born on a barn, but I can choke my chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Some things just come natural. It's like taking a dump just comes natural. But you have to learn how to take a dump in a toilet.
Yeah. I'm gonna learn how to do that.
That would be cool. Yes!
Flee!
Go for it, flee.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah.
So, Oak Grove has the ball again. They're on top by 7. We have 1:14 remaining in the second quarter. It'll be first down and 10 for the Tigers on their own 32-yard line. The quarterback for the Tigers, number 10, Jason Martin. There's the snap. Martin back to pass. He's going long for number 83, Dean Jackson. And Jackson takes the ball all the way down to about the 24-yard line, where Oscar Pedescu hangs onto his foot for dear life and makes the stop. So the Tigers don't wait very long to get back in the scoring mode, and it'll be first down and 10 for Oak Grove on the Bulldogs 24-yard line. 46 seconds remaining. Martin calls the signal. Again, he's back. There's the pass to number 11, Brad Nix, and Nix takes it in for a very quick touchdown. A beautiful play by Martin to Nix. Here's a look at it again. Martin was almost nailed there, but got away from the rusher. And a beautiful storybook pass to number 11, Brad Nix, the 5'10", 135-pound junior from Oak Grove. Flag on the play. So a touchdown means absolutely nothing, and that's a shame because that was a beautiful play. So they're going to back the ball up. It will be first down and 22. Martin back to pass again. This time to number 83, Dean Jackson. But the play is broken up by number 33, Oscar Pedescu. It'll be second down and 22 yards to go. There's a look again at the penalty. They're at the last play. Some of the fans thought there should have been a flag thrown, but there wasn't. So again, second down and 22. Ball on the 36-yard line. Martin back to pass. Passes out to number 30, Todd O'Neill. O'Neill takes the ball up. He's still going and is knocked out of bounds by number 75, Shane Price, at the 18-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 5 here for the Oak Grove Tigers. .22 seconds remaining in the first half. And a timeout is called by the Tigers. All right, with 22 seconds left in the second quarter, the score of the Tigers 14, the Bulldogs 7. We'll be back with more action from the Superdome.
Visit any Mobile One location and get connected for CD Sound. Mobile One is the digital audio authority in New Orleans. Why? Because Mobile One can make you an offer like this. A Sony in-dash CD player with AM/FM radio at $50 off. Just $2.99. For digital sound in the 90s, go to Mobile One.
Welcome back to the Dome. 22 seconds remaining in the first half of the ball game. Tigers are on top, 14-7. They have the ball on the 17-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 5. Jason Martin is the quarterback. There's the pass. Tries to lay it out to number 86, Josh Bradley. But it was almost intercepted by number 24, Dwayne Landry. So it'll be 4th down and 5. What to do here for the Tigers? Looks like they're going to go for the extra point. Here's a look at it again. Number 83, Dean Jackson will take the extra point. The kick is up. And it's right on the button. And it's good. So the Tigers put another 3-point on the board with 11 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Oak Grove Tigers on top, 17-7 over the Bulldogs. And There's some of the signs. Welcome to the swamp. And the signs. We're going to a break right now, but we will be back with more 1A title action live from the
real thing, talking about the real thing. It's a real, my friend, a smile you want to see forever. All the moments of Coca-Cola classic that can't beat the real thing. Can't beat the feeling. Can't beat the real thing.
Number 83, Dean Jackson, will do the kicking for the Oak Grove Tigers, on top by 10. Deep for the Bulldogs is Oscar Pedescu and Tony Landry. Oh, short kick. In fact, a guy that probably hasn't seen the ball all year, number 70, Kurt Zalat, who plays guard and tackle, picked up the ball. Timeout has been called by Ascension Catholic. We have 8 seconds left in the first half. We're going to be back with more high school action. The score, the Tigers 17, the Bulldogs 7.
It's New Orleans tradition of good food and fun.
We're going to the races, everybody come on.
To the New Orleans fairgrounds, it's the winning place to be.
Come pass a good time with your family and friends. The party never ends.
Hey, y'all gotta come here.
The New Orleans fairgrounds.
And all that jazz.
8 seconds remaining in the first half. Tigers on top, 17-7. It'll be the Bulldogs' ball. First down and 10 on their own 44-yard line. There's a look at some of the pretty cheerleaders from Ascension Catholic High School, Donaldsonville, Louisiana. Just upriver from New Orleans. It's on here, Baton Rouge. Number 17, Terry Joseph, is at the helm. Joseph hands off to number 31, Melvin Williams, who carries the ball up to about the 47-yard line. Timeout is called. No time on the clock. Let's see what the officials are going to do here. There's no time on the clock. So in fact, they just added 1 second, so the Bulldogs will have one more chance to try to get on the scoreboard again. They're down by 10. 17-7 ball game here. There's the coach trying to work out some strategy. Coach Bucky Mistrita, who is 14-11 in his second year at Ascension. Ascension started out a little rocky. They won 8 straight games after a 1-5 start. Last time they played in a championship game 50 years ago. There's the pass to number 1, Tony Landry. Landry then again keeps it and throws a pass. Be intercepted by number 86, Josh Bradley, to end the first half of play. And at halftime, the score is the Oak Grove Tigers 17, the Ascension Catholic Bulldogs 7, and we have halftime action. And right now, we're going to go down to the PA announcer, who will take care of your halftime activities, and I will be back for the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Oak Grove Tiger Kittens will now perform a high kick routine to Journey Through America. This afternoon, the Ascension Catholic Sunshine Girls and Golden Guard would like to entertain you as they salute the magical sounds of Walt Disney. They brought along some special surprise guests that add to the wonder and dazzle of Disney. The Sunshine Girls are led by Tricia Gomez, captain, Courtney Hart, co-captain, Renee Villon, reporter. The Golden Guard is led by captains Amy Bourgeois and Heidi Mabel. Sit back and relax as these girls take you on a journey to the wonderful world of Disney.
Let's do it.
LHSAA game ball. That winning number is 4915. That's 4915. Second prize is an NFL Saints game ball. The winning number is 1633. That's 1633. Third prize is a Gatorade travel bag, and that winning number is 4087. 4087. The fourth prize in this first game is an official Superdome Classic t-shirt, and that winning number is 3019. 3019. Anyone having these winning numbers are to report to the ground level Great Gate A Fortress entrance at the end of the third quarter to claim your prizes with your program. Thank you and good luck.
I'm Hank Kearney, head football coach at Shaw High School. Having coached for 12 years, I know how important high school athletics are in today's society. On behalf of about 70,000 student athletes in all of our member schools, we would like to thank Gatorade for its support of high school athletics, and in particular for its assistance in the Gatorade Superdome Classic.
It's New Orleans tradition.
Hi, I'm B.J. Gazzardo, former president of the Louisiana High School Coaches Association. On behalf of Louisiana's coaches, I want to thank Piccadilly Cafeterias for sponsoring our annual All-Star Awards, which includes girls volleyball, girls basketball, boys basketball, and boys football. Thank you, Piccadilly. You're our All-Star.
It's New Orleans.
Yes, I am. Let me know. As we get ready to kick off the second half of the 1A state title game here in the Superdome. Ascension will kick off to Oak Grove. We'll start the second action of play here. A couple quick stats we can run over with you. In the first half of play, Ascension had 4 first downs to Oak Grove 7. Rushing yardage for Ascension Catholic, 127, for Oak Grove 87. Here's where you'll like this in passing yardage. -2 for Ascension Catholic and 160 yards for Oak Grove. Total offensive yards, 125 for Ascension Catholic and 247 for the Oak Grove Tigers. Tigers on top, 17-7. Both teams warming up, ready to come back. Decide who is going to be the 1A state champions. This is Jim Clark along with Wayne Griffith and crew, bringing you all the action from the Louisiana Superdome on this, the 14th day of December. Christmas not on the minds of many people here. We're waiting for the state championship to get over. In the playoffs, Ascension Catholic, the first playoff game was against Livonia. They beat them 41-0. Second game, they played Boothville Venice, beat them 21-14. In the third game, they played Maryville, beat them 28-13. And to get to the state finals, they had to play Sicily Island and beat them 31-21. Now for Oak Grove, their first playoff game was against Plain Dealing, beat them 35-8. Then they played Evangel, beat them 49-8. And to get to the state finals here, they had to beat Riverside and did so handily by defeating them 53-7. The coaches for both teams, Ascension Catholic is coached by Bucky Mistrita, who is 14-11 in his second year, and Vic Darrell-Rimple of Oak Grove, his 11th year, is a 90-30 record. We're ready to go here. There's the kick by number 24, Dwayne Landry. Taken by number 83, Dean Jackson. Jackson takes the ball up to about the 32-yard line where he's run out of bounds. And the Oak Grove Tigers have control of the ball. First down and 10 from their own 32-yard line. The quarterback for the Oak Grove Tigers, number 10, Jason Martin. Handoff is to number 30, Todd O'Neill. Todd bolts his way up to about the 37-yard line. Gain of about 5 on the play. It'll be second down and 5. Again, the ball on the 37-yard line. There's the snap. The handoff to number 33, Trey Stevenson. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 5. Ball still at the 47-yard line. .46 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Again, the give is to number 33, Stevenson. Gain of about 3 on the play. Excuse me, about 2. It'll make it 4th down and 3. Here's again as a look at the play. Stopped by number 1, Tony Landry of the Bulldogs. Timeout is called. So while we have this timeout, we have 10:15 remaining in the 3rd quarter. It's the Tigers 17, the Bulldogs 7.
Blindfold, monsieur?
No.
Cigarette?
No.
What do you want on your tombstone?
Pepperoni and sausage.
Tombstone pizza, Pierre!
A Tombstone pizza starts with real Wisconsin cheese over a crispy, buttery-tasting crust. So, what do you want on your tombstone?
Napkin? No.
.15 remaining in the 3rd quarter. It's a 17-7 ball game. There's the carry by the quarterback, Jason Martin, who gets up. I don't know if he made the 1st down or not. Officials taking a look at it. From here, he looks just shy of the 1st down. The officials called timeout, and we're going to have a measurement. If I had to call it from up here, I would say it's very nip and tuck, but I think they got the 1st down. Bingo. I was right. See, there is a good field up here. So that's good news for the Oak Grove Tigers. 1st down and 10 on their own 42-yard line. 10:06 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Coming to you from the Louisiana Superdome. Again, Martin is the quarterback. Hands off to number 30, Todd O'Neill. O'Neill gets about 3 to 4 yards on the play. There's a flag down. Holding called against the Tigers, so they'll back up another 5 yards. And it will make it 1st and 15. Correction, it'll make it 1st down and 20. .51 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 1st down and 20. Ball on the 32. There's a snap. Martin is back to pass. There's a throw. Looking for number 83, Dean Jackson. Jackson's got it, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown. A beautiful pass play from number 10, Jason Martin, to number 83, Dean Jackson, and Martin was shaken up on the play. Here's a look at it again. Martin back has lots of time. And that was a picture-perfect pass to the tight end, Dean Jackson. Martin walking off the field under his own power. Looks okay. Should be back in the ball game. There again is a look at it. Beautiful play. And number 83, Dean Jackson, who just scored that touchdown, attempts the kick, gets up, and it's good. And with 9:23 remaining in the third quarter, we'll have to stop action for just a minute. Penalty on the play. Let's see what the call is. Call is against Ascension. That makes the extra point good. And with 9:23 remaining in the third quarter, it's the Oak Grove Tigers 24, the Ascension Catholic Bulldogs 7, and we'll be back with more high school action right after this.
Visit any Mobile One location and get in touch with cellular technology. Mobile One is the #1 Bell South authorized agent in New Orleans. Why? Because Mobile One can make you an offer like this. Handheld portable cellular phones with all these features from Motorola for just $199. Stay in touch in the 90s. Go to Mobile One.
Back at the Louisiana Superdome, the Bulldogs were penalized 15 yards on the extra point. It will be assessed here on the kickoff. Kicking off, number 83, Dean Jackson, who, as you saw just moments ago, caught a picture-perfect pass from the quarterback, Jason Martin. And we have a 24-7 ball game with 9:23 remaining. Oscar Pedescu is deep for the Bulldogs. There's the kick. All the way out past the end zone, and they're going to start at the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Ascension Bulldogs at their own 20-yard line with 9:23 remaining in the third quarter. Here's a look at some of the fans who showed up here for today's game. What a credit to the fans here. They were here bright and early before the teams even took the field. Cheering and raising Cain, waiting for their team to come on out and play this game. All right, number 17, Terry Joseph, the quarterback. There's the handoff to number 33, Pedescu. Gain of about a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Ball on the 22-yard line. .8:51 remaining in the third quarter. Hand off to Williams. Williams takes the ball up to the 30-yard line. First down for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs need to get something going here early. It was brought down by number 4, Paul Pollard. Joseph at quarterback. Ball on the 30. There's the snap. Again, the handoff is to Williams. Williams takes it up to about the 36-yard line, where he's brought down by number 4, Paul Pollard, and number 31, Steve Freeman. Also assisting on the tackle is number 83, Dean Jackson. 2nd down, we'll call it 4. Ball on the 37-yard line. There's the snap. Hand off to Tedesco. Gain of about a yard on the play. It was brought down by Josh Bradley, number 86. Josh Bradley is a big, big boy. 6'7", 215 pounds, and just a junior. Huh. They grow them big in Oak Grove, don't they? Yeah. The Bulldogs on the move. There's the snap. The pitch out goes to Podescu. The ball is loose. And the Oak Grove Tigers come up with it. On the recovery was number 9, Jason Hurley. Tried to get the ball out to Podescu, but ball popped loose. Here's a look at it again. Can't keep a handle on it. And Jason Hurley there to recover the fumble. So the Tigers will take over. First down and 10 on the Bulldogs' 37-yard line with 6:16 remaining in the third quarter. Martin is the quarterback. Hands off to number 30, Todd O'Neill. O'Neill gains about 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7. He's up to the Bulldog 34-yard line. It's brought down by DJ Landry, number 42. Second and 8. Ball on the 34. Hand off to number 33, Trey Stevenson, who carries the ball up to the 16-yard line, where he's brought down by number 24, Dwayne Landry, and Oscar Podescu, number 33, making a stop. Here's a look at it again. As you can see, he has to hurdle over his own man. And the ball comes loose, but they say that the ground caused it, so Oak Grove will maintain possession. First and 10. Hand off to number 33, Trey Stevenson. Stevenson makes his way up to the 13-yard line. Brought down by number 75, Shane Price. Gain of about 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Also, look at this. Shane Price just made a tackle. 6'5", 259 pounds. There's the handoff to number 30, Todd O'Neill. O'Neill's up and into the end zone for the touchdown. Touchdown by Todd O'Neill. Here's a look at it again. Gives it off. Runs through the key. Oscar Podescu there to try to prevent the touchdown. Couldn't do so. Here's number 83, Dean Jackson. The kick is up. It's good. And with 4:28 remaining in the third quarter, it's the Tigers 31, the Bulldogs 7. We'll be back with more football action.
Talking about the real thing. So you, my friend, a smile you wanna see forever. Come on, go, go, that can't be the real thing. Can't beat the feeling. Can't beat the real thing.
Going to take a look again at the touchdown. By number 33, O'Neill. When we come back to live action here, you'll see that the Oak Grove Tigers had a personal foul penalty called against them. So they're going to kick off from their own 25-yard line. Number 83, Dean Jackson, will do the kicking for the Tigers. (31-7), the Tigers on top. If the Bulldogs plan on getting into this ball game, they better do so quickly because time is short. There's Pedescu. And the kick by Jackson. Ball is taken by Pedescu. He carries it up to about the 39-yard line, where the Bulldogs will take control of the football. 1st and 10 on their own 39. Again, the quarterback for the Bulldogs, number 17, Terry Joseph. .06 remaining in the third quarter. There's the snap. Joseph on the keeper. And he is nailed behind the line of scrimmage by number 83, Dean Jackson. There's a young man's name we've been saying a lot this afternoon. Dean Jackson, 6 foot, 199 pounds. Senior. Here's a look at the replay. As you can see, the whole line just broke down. He was out there with nowhere to go, and a host of Tiger tacklers hot on his heels. Loss of about 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 14. The ball is on the 35-yard line. 3:15 remaining. Timeout is called by Ascension Catholic. There's a timeout on the field, and we will take this timeout with the Tigers on top, 31-7.
I knew help could never have reached us in time without Air Med.
They were so kind and caring. It was a blessing to have such expert medics taking care of my daughter.
Those medics moving onto the field in a matter of seconds when Chip was hurt was the most wonderful sight I'd ever seen.
They treat my mother like she was their own. Every time they come, it brightens her life.
Whenever Acadian Ambulance is needed, we're there. Acadian Ambulance and AirMed Services, putting the care of your loved ones first for 20 years.
We're back at the Louisiana Superdome. What a pleasure it is from all of us at Diamond Vision and the Louisiana Superdome to be able to bring this game to you. I hope that you will treasure its memories for many, many years. Also, don't forget that when you're in New Orleans and you get a chance, come take a tour of the Louisiana Superdome. See the press box, some of the suites, and some of the inner workings of this fantastic sports arena. The Louisiana Superdome. Home of Super Bowls, Sugar Bowls, World Championship fights. Hey, the list goes on. The Bayou Classic. Oh, yes, and let us not forget the truck and tractor pulls. Number 31, Williams, is the ball carrier. Gain of about 5 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and we'll say 9. 2:55 remaining in the third quarter. Ball on the 41-yard line. Again, Terry Joseph is the quarterback for Ascension Catholic from Donaldsonville, Louisiana. Here at the Big Dance. The 1A state championship title on the line. Hand off to number 31, Williams again. Williams gets absolutely nowhere. maybe about a yard on the play. It'll make it 4th down and 8. And so the Ascension Bulldogs will have to kick. Tackle was made by number 67, Scott Coulter. Tony Landry will do the kicking for the Ascension Bulldogs. Deep is number 83, Dean Jackson. There's the kick by Landry. Jackson waves it off. The ball is rolling, and it will be down at the 7-yard line. So Oak Grove will take the ball deep in their own territory on the 7-yard line, 1st and 10. What Oak Grove will probably do here on out is just try to let the clock run as much as possible. We have 1:38 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Jason Martin is the quarterback. There's the handoff to number 33, Trey Stevenson. Stevenson brings the ball out to about the 19-yard line. Brought down by Kirk DeLatch, number 7. Here's a look at the replay. Also assisting on the tackle, as we saw, was Tony Landry. 2nd down and 3 for the Tigers. There's the handoff to number 30, Todd O'Neill. O'Neill makes his way up to about the 22-yard line, where it's a 1st down for the Oak Grove Tigers. First and 10. Ball on the 23. About 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. There's a snap. Back to pass is Martin. And it's intercepted by number 24, Dwayne Landry. Landry is loose and is run out of bounds at about the 17-yard line by number 82, Gerald Glass. So a big turnover and some much-needed help for the Bulldogs of Ascension Catholic. They will take over at the Tigers' 18-yard line. Here to look at it again. The interception by Landry. Run out of bounds by number 50, Matt Fortenberry, and number 82, Gerald Glass. There's the snap. And pitch out to Pedestier. Pedestier is blocked for about a 4-yard loss back to the 22 by Dean Jackson. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. The score, the Tigers 31, the Bulldogs 7. 12 more minutes of state championship time remaining. The Oak Grove Tigers on top, 31-7. Here's a look at the replay. Pedestier just couldn't find the hole, and is taken down by number 4, Paul Pollard, and number 9, Jason Hurley. 2nd down and 13 as we get ready to start the 4th quarter here. Quarterbacking for the Bulldogs, number 17, Terry Joseph. Joseph back to pass. Tries to hit number 20, Ben Landry, and does so for the touchdown. So Ascension Catholic cashes in big on an interception and turns it into a touchdown. Great. Out on the heels was Chad Hickman, number 8. But Landry outran him and was able to make the catch. Here's the kick by number 24, Dwayne Landry, who just scored the touchdown. Kick is up. And someone got a hand on it, and it just kind of flubbed up in the air and hit the goalpost and took the lucky bounce for a score. So, with 11:54 remaining in the fourth quarter, it's the Oak Grove Tigers 31 and the Ascension Bulldogs 14. Try to get another look at the touchdown. Here it is again. There's the pass. Right on the money. So, the spark becomes a flame for the Ascension Catholic Bulldogs. They cash in on that. Number 24. Landry, there's the kicking. The ball is taken by number 30, Todd O'Neill. O'Neill is stopped almost as soon as he catches the ball at the 29-yard line. And so the Oak Grove Tigers will take over first and 10 on their own 29. Stop was made by Tony Landry. Jason Martin is the quarterback. Martin at the helm. Martin on the keeper. And is tripped up by number 33, Oscar Pedescu. Gain of about 2 yards on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 8 for the Tigers. Ball on the 31. There's the snap. Handoff is to number 30, Todd O'Neill. O'Neill takes the ball up to the 47-yard line. Needs to get to the 39 for the first down. DJ Landry made the stop for the Bulldogs. Here's a look at it again. Also in on the tackle was Andy Diaz. Third and 2. They need to get to the 39 for the first down. They're on the 37. Not quite enough for the first down, about a yard short, so they're going to have to kick. There is the kick. Over the heads of the two receivers, and the ball is going all the way back to, I tell you what, we couldn't ask for a better field position as far as the Oak Grove Tigers are concerned, because they put Ascension back on their 3-yard line. So Ascension Catholic will start deep in the hole. As I said before, on the 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. 9:22 remaining in the game. 31-14 is the score. Both teams have 2 timeouts left. The give was to Pedescu. Gained about 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Stop was made by number 63, Brian Jennings. Melvin Williams, the ball carrier, doesn't find much running room. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 8. Third and 8. Ball is on the 7-yard line. 8:01 remaining in the game here for the 1A state championship title. Ball is carried by the quarterback, number 17, Terry Joseph. Joseph doesn't find much running room either. Gets up to about the 11-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 4. It's brought down by number 8, Chad Hickman. So number 83, Dean Jackson, is deep for the Oak Grove Tigers. Doing the kicking for Ascension Catholic is number 1, Tony Landry. It's a fake kick. They're going to fake it. Landry's going to keep it. He's around. He's got the first down. He's to the 25, the 30, the 35, the 40, the 45, 50. He's going all the way. He is gone. He is all gone. There's one man, Dean Jackson, on his heels, but he can't catch him. What a play. I call that a 100-yard run, because they snapped the ball to him in the end zone. He went the distance. So a big, needed touchdown for the Bulldogs. What a great play. Let's take a look at it again. This is going to be probably about a 92-yard run about a 102-yard run from where the ball was snapped to him. And he just goes from one sideline, moves to the middle, and he's gone. The only guy that could possibly catch him was number 83, Dean Jackson. He's hot on his heels, but Jackson says, oh, I can't get him. And he's in for a touchdown. What a great play by number 1, Tony Landry, the kicker, on the fake punt. And it's time now for the extra point by number 24, Dwayne Landry. Officials blow the play dead. Flag on the play. There's the kick. It's up. And it's good. And we have ourselves the ball game, folks. It's the Tigers 31, the Bulldogs 21. Just 10 points separate these two teams. We saw a comeback similar to this just last night as Mansfield came back from a 23-point deficit. Here's a look at the touchdown again. You couldn't ask for a better flag than this. That's right. There's my look at that. What a great play. If you had to look up fake punt in the dictionary, they'd have that guy's picture in it because he knows how to do it. What a great break for the Bulldogs, who are now back in this ball game. And listen to the fans. They're going nuts. There's the kick by number 24, Dwayne Landry. Ball is taken by Jackson. Jackson is stopped dead in his tracks at the 19-yard line. Jackson looks a little shook up on the play. It was a nice hard hit by number 17, Terry Joseph. Here's a look at it again. Watch this. Terry Joseph makes the stop. So the Tigers will take over 1st and 10 on their own 15-yard line with 6:38 remaining in the game. They give us to number 30, O'Neal. O'Neal takes it out to about the 17-yard line. Gain of about 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Ball now on the 18-yard line. As we were saying yesterday, Mansfield came back from a 23-point deficit to beat Amit in the second half. Ball is carried by number 33, Trey Stevenson, stopped by number 42, DJ Landry. Short of the first down. It'll be 3rd down and about 2. Here's a look at it again. Ascension trying to get the ball back. There's the handoff to number 33, Trey Stevenson. And I don't think he got the first down. No, he did not. It'll bring up a 4th and 1 situation. Let's see what the Tigers are going to do here. Watch this. There's the punt. And the ball takes a Ascension move, so Ascension will take over on their own 46-yard line with 4:49 remaining in the game here. Ascension's going to make their move. This is where they're going to have to do it. They're 10 points behind. They're going to have to get a touchdown and an extra point or a field goal here to tie this game up. Here's a look at the coach. Bucky Mistrita, who is in his 2nd year, 4-11 record. There's the handoff to Williams. Williams gains about 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 48-yard line of the Bulldogs. Brought down by number 33, Trey Stevenson. Just under 4.5 minutes remaining in the game. And it's the keeper by number 17, Terry Joseph. Joseph takes it into Tiger territory up to about the Tigers' 45-yard line. About a yard shy of a first down. Was tackled by number 83, Dean Jackson. Here's a look at it again. Couldn't get away from Jackson there. Jackson is persistent. I have to say that for him. Jackson has played an outstanding ball game. As the handoff, the ball's loose. The ball comes loose, and the Tigers will take over in a bad break for the Bulldogs. The fumble recovery was made by Roosevelt Turner, number 43. We'll be right back with more high school action after this. We're back. We're back with action. The Tigers have the ball. There's the handoff to number 30, Todd O'Neill. O'Neill makes his way for the first down. Flag on the play. O'Neill made his way to about the 38-yard line of the Bulldogs. Play might be called back due to the penalty. Number 61, Troy Oakland, looks to be shooken up on the play. They're going to bring him off to the sidelines. Penalty is against the Tigers. Holding called against the Tigers. It'll bring him back 10 yards where it'll be first down and 20 on the 38-yard line. Tigers' own 38-yard line, that is. Two minutes, 48 seconds remaining in the game. Tigers in control and have the lead. 31-21 over the Bulldogs of Ascension Catholic. There's the give to number 33, Trey Stevenson, who's brought down by number 64, David Sagona. Timeout is called by Ascension Catholic. Here's a look at the replay. David Sagona in on it for the Bulldogs, making the tackle. Two minutes, 30 seconds remaining in this 1A state championship game. Tell you what, a lot of credit to be given to both these teams. Played very hard here today. As Taco Lopez says, they're pulling out all the stops for this one. There we are. There we are. Let's wave. This Taco. Let's rub his head for luck. And hello, hello. Great camera work being done by all our crew here. There's the handoff to number 30, Todd O'Neill. O'Neill barges his way up into Bulldog territory to about the 48-yard line, where it will be 3rd and 7 for the Tigers. Here's a look at the replay. Tackle made by number 33, Oscar Pedescu. Look at some of the dance team for Ascension Catholic. Coach Buddy Mistrita talking to his troops, saying we got 2 minutes and 18 seconds, boys. Let's get it together, get that ball back, and put some points on that board. (31-21). The Tigers of Oak Grove on top over the Bulldogs of Ascension Catholic. 3rd down and 7. Ball on the Bulldog 48-yard line. There's the keeper by the quarterback, Jason Martin. Gain of about 3 on the play, maybe 4. It'll bring a 4th and 3 situation. The stop was made by number 1, Tony Landry of the Bulldogs. One minute and 55 seconds remaining in this game. What's going to happen here? Are they going to kick? They're trying to run some time off the clock. Maybe going for the delay of game penalty. They're going for it. And delay of game penalty is called against the Tigers. I think they planned it that way. They'll walk him back 5, but a good bit of time had come off the clock. So it'll be 4th down and 8 when we resume action here at the Louisiana Superdome. 1 minute and 32 seconds from finding out who the 1A state champion is this year for 1990. They're going for the 4th. They're going for it again. Back to pass is Martin. Martin finds number 86, Josh Bradley, and first down. Bradley carried the ball up to about the 32-yard line. So with 1:22 remaining, it's looking good for Oak Grove. Here's a replay. Beautiful pass. And Josh Bradley is 6'7", and I don't think anybody smaller than that could have caught that pass because it was thrown high. And when you're 6'7", you have a whole different outlook on things. There's the handoff to number 33, Trey Stevenson, who bolts his way up to about the 27, 28-yard line. Excuse me, up to the 30. Thought he got a little farther than that. Gain of about 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Ball located right on the 30-yard line, midfield. "34 seconds and ticking left in this game. This could be our last play. There's the handoff to Trey Stevenson. Gain of about 2 yards on the play. And they're going to let the time tick away. And that's going to do it. The Division 1A state champions are the Oak Grove Tigers. A great game played by both teams. 31-21 is the final score. The Oak Grove Tigers over the Ascension Catholic Bulldogs. Teams out on the field now, congratulating each other, celebrating. And in just a few moments, we will be going down on the field as we present the trophies. Then we'll come back here for a goodbye. There are the teams. Tremendous sportsmanship shown by both teams here today. And some great playing. And I tell you what, if Josh Bradley doesn't get player of the game, I don't know. He did a great job. But we are now going to go down to the field to the PA announcer for the presentation of all the state final trophies.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few minutes, we'll have the presentation of awards for the Class 1A State Championship football game in the 1991 Gatorade Superdome Classic. Standing by to present the awards, we have William Palmer, Principal of Lake Charles Boston and President of the LHSAA, Don Barton, Principal of Gilbert High School and a Class A representative on the Executive Committee, Wayne Coleman, the Principal of Hanson High School and a Class A representative on the Executive Committee, Marty Harris, Principal of Ward 3 High School and a Class C representative on the Executive Committee, and Buddy Charleville, Superintendent of West Baton Rouge Parish. And we have Charlie Jenkins, representative from Gatorade. The first award we'll present will go to the 1991 Class 1A runners-up, a fine team from Ascension Catholic. Ascension Catholic Bulldogs. coached by Bucky Mastrata, the principal, Jordan Roy, 1991, Class 1A, state runners-up. And now, Charles Jenkins of Gatorade will present the Gatorade Outstanding Player Award to the player from Ascension Catholic, selected by the working media. It goes to number 31, Melvin Williams, running back. The Gatorade Outstanding Player of the game from Ascension Catholic. That's number 31, Melvin Williams, running back of Ascension Catholic. Now Mr. William Palmer, the president of the LHSAA, will present the game ball to the head football coach of Championship Oak Grove High School, Vic Dalrymple. That's the Wilson game ball to Vic Dalrymple, head football coach of Oak Grove High School. Charles Jenkins of Gatorade will present the Gatorade Outstanding Player to the player from Oak Grove, selected by the working media. It goes to number 83, Dean Jackson, tight end. Dean Jackson, number 83, tight end, the Gatorade Outstanding Player of the game, the Class A championship game from Oak Grove. And now we'll have the presentation of the state championship trophy and awards to the 1991 state championship Oak Grove Tigers of Class A, Coach Vic Dalrymple and Principal Gene Gamble. We'd like to congratulate both schools on a great season and an outstanding championship game here today. Both schools have every right to be proud. Congratulations.
Well, there you have it. We have a Division 1A state champion, the Oak Grove Tigers, down celebrating. And I tell you, this has been a heck of a game, a great game played on both sides by Ascension Catholic also. The score, 31-21. And that's it for Division 1 state championship play. This is your announcer, Jim Clark, and we're going to take a look at some credits here and thank the people that have made all of this possible. And we hope you enjoy watching this just as much as we do. Executive producer, Robert Johnson. Producer, Wayne Griffiths. Your director is John Bertucci. Videotape, Walter Volpati, Kelly Griffiths, and Mike Grove. John Lewis, Duke Koch, Orland Streams, and Daddy Talamo. Working cameras, Rusty Gravis, Ernie Harvey, and Taco Tom Lopez on audio. Joan Schutte is doing graphics. David Badon, Elder Coleman, and the incomparable Thomas Casimir were your engineers. I'd like to thank Lance Washington, George Andrews, and Brian Charles, our grips. This has been a Superdome production. Goodbye, everybody.